Hello, this is 8-Bit Rach and welcome to another Amstrad game review. Now, today I'm going to have a go on Afterburner. This was a request by John Gage on YouTube. I do apologise, John, that it's taken so long to do this. Who John requested this? Oh God, I couldn't even tell you how long ago it was, weeks ago. But I was trying to catch up with some videos and then I had technical issues. But I got a new microphone. We're sorted, so let's get started on Afterburner. So this came out in 87, I think, but it was on the Amstrad in 1988. It was originally an arcade game. I've not heard of it. I was never really an arcader as a kid, if I'm honest. And I'd never heard of it on the Amstrad. It was probably wouldn't be a game that I'd have been interested in as a kid. So, the point of the game is you have to shoot down enemy planes. Now I had a little go on this because I had to reconfigure the controls. Thing was, I was pissed when I did them. Then when I come to do it tonight, I couldn't fucking remember, could I? I don't know what I did. So I thought, I'll have to come back to it and have another go. Because I'm off tomorrow, I'm pissed again and I managed to sort it out, so... I'm a better gamer drunk than when I'm sober. Who knew that, eh? So, oh shit. What I didn't realise was... Oh, for fuck's sakes. I thought it seemed like you had unlimited ammo, and I was just like going around blowing the bollocks off everything, but you don't. See, it looks now like your ammo's not going down. But it actually does, and once it starts going down, the only way to replenish it is you get like a refueling plane every 3 stages or something like that. Until then, you just have to avoid any incoming missiles. Which actually isn't hard to do, but for a shoot 'em up game, you'd kind of expect more ammo. Or at least, you know, the option to pick it up as you went along. Having said that, you do get a generous amount of lives, I think 10 lives, and you get 3 hits per life, but this is emulation, so you know, that might be a bit of a hack on the emulation front. I don't know whether you'd have got that on the actual game. You certainly wouldn't have in the arcade, I wouldn't have thought. I mean, they want your money after all, don't they? Now, the inlay cover said, you know, it sort of played it up and said I would expect to feel G-force and everything. I'm not going to lie, I'm not feeling any G-force. It's not that realistic. Nevertheless, it's an alright game. See there, the fuel came down. I was trying to blast the bollocks off the thing, thinking it was like a boss level, but no, it was a refueling plane. So, yeah, you've got to be fairly frugal with your missiles and wait until you lock on before you fire. So looking at the game itself, the graphics, they're okay. It's a bit... Oh, you fucking bollocks. It's a bit blocky. And there isn't a lot of... Excuse me, there isn't a lot of variation between the stages, really. There's the odd level that's different. And like I said, yes, it does look like my ammo's not going down, but eventually it does, and once it starts, then it goes down very quickly. And even when you get the refueling plane, you don't get a full amount of ammo restored. And I think that's alright, but in a shooter game, you'd kind of expect... You know, you expect power-ups, don't you? The whole point of the game is that you're able to just blast the bollocks off everything. If you look at the bottom right there, the ammo, you can see that orange. Every time I fire, I lose one of them. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Come on. No, I don't actually. Oh yeah, I do. And you seem to have a lot, but it does actually go down very quickly, doesn't it? And there are periods in the game where it's like you just sat here waiting for something to happen. And that's, yeah, that's another thing. It's like, well... There we are, so we've got our refueling and our extra ammo. And here we go. Oh, fuck's sakes. Here we go, crashed. So, on the whole, do I like the game? It's alright. I think there are a lot... It's not the kind of game I would choose. Having said that, it's quite enjoyable to play. But it is... I think there's a lot that could be improved with it. It's a bit... You know, for a shooter game, it's a bit slow. You know, I thought it'd be all this firing and avoiding missiles. Which, the first time I did it, when I was trying to suss out the controls, I did that and ran out of ammo. And then, like I've mentioned before, there are periods in the game where nothing seems to be happening. And you wouldn't mind that, you know, a bit of a breather, if it was a more fast-paced game. Sound effects, they're okay. They're not brilliant. But, you know, it does the job. It's fine. I think this is the kind of game it's fine. You know, that there's no sort of... I mean, I like in-game music, but this is the kind of game it's fine that there's no music. But it's just... those periods of inertia where there's nothing going on. And I do find when you run out of ammo, it's actually quite easy to avoid the missiles. You just keep moving, basically. And I mean, you do get... In this version, like I said, this is an emulator, so this might be some sort of hack within the ROM itself. But you get plenty of lives. I went to the toilet, came back, and I'd moved on 3 stages in the game. And I still had plenty of lives left, so... You know, having never played the original game, it would be unfair of me to say that was down to the actual game, as opposed to the emulation. On the whole, it's not a bad game. Do you know what I mean? I'd say give it a go. It's alright for a quick blast. It's not one that I would want to play. It's not one of them that I would play for hours. But yeah. It's not brilliant, but it's not bad. I would say give it a go. So, I mean, I'm on stage 9 and I've still got plenty of lives, but I'm going to leave it here because I could sit here all night and play it until I run out of lives, to be honest with you. It has got that addictive kind of quality, but it wouldn't be much fun to watch. It's probably a game as well I would not pick up again for a while. But, yeah, it's not a bad game. I'd say it's worth giving it a go, even for a few minutes. And on that note, I will leave the review there. And as always, thank you everyone for watching and take care of yourselves. Goodbye now. Ciao.